Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're digging into something buzzing online, a possible new Tremors series on Netflix.
Oh, yeah, I've seen those posts floating around. Lots of excitement.
Definitely. So, we looked at a fact checking piece that tackles this exact rumor. Our goal here is basically to sort out what's real and what's, well, just internet noise for you.
Good plan.
Yeah.
It's easy for these things to take off, especially with a franchise like Tremors.
Exactly. And for anyone who maybe missed it or needs a refresher, Tremors, the original from 1990, fantastic movie.
Yeah, absolutely. Kind of horror, kind of comedy.
Right, with those huge underground worm things, the graboids, terrorizing this tiny Nevada town.
Kevin Bacon, Fred Ward, great chemistry.
Yeah.
It really hit that sweet spot, became a proper cult classic.
Totally. And it spawned sequels, and even that TV show for a bit. It clearly had legs or tentacles.
Huh, yeah, something like that. That mix of scares and laughs just worked. You could be tense 1 minute and laughing the next.
So that brings us to the recent online rumblings. There's this Facebook page called Rumble Door.
Right, I think I know the one.
They put out this post saying Netflix is doing an 8-episode Tremors series, said it's dropping August 2025.
And the big hook was Kevin Bacon returning as Val McKee, right?
That was the headline grabber, yeah. Sounds amazing, doesn't it? Like peak nostalgia fuel.
It really does tap into that desire to see old favorites come back.
Yeah.
You see a post like that, you want it to be true.
But, and here's the first bit of shaky ground. That specific claim doesn't seem to be confirmed anywhere official.
Oh, and that source, Rumbledore, what's their usual deal?
Well, it turns out they're known more for satire, maybe even putting out misinformation sometimes, not exactly a news outlet.
Okay, so maybe take that specific Netflix August 2025 claim with a big grain of salt then.
A very big one. So we dug a bit more, tried to find something solid, and we looked at Stampede Entertainment.
Ah, the original creators,
Yeah.
S.S. Wilson and Brett Maddock.
Exactly. Now, they have put out some actual news. Get this. They've apparently regained the rights, but to their original 1990s script.
Oh, wow. Okay, that is interesting. Not the movie itself, but the script before it was made.
Seems like it. It means they own the IP tied to that specific story document now, which suggests, maybe they want to do something based on their very first vision.
Right, maybe before studio notes or changes came in back in the day, that could lead somewhere different.
So that's the confirmed part. They have those original script rights back and are exploring new projects. A potential sequel, Setback Imperfection, is mentioned.
Okay, so something is potentially happening, but the Netflix part.
Yeah, that's the key thing. No confirmed Netflix deal. That seems to be just part of the rumor for now.
Gotcha. And there was something else, wasn't there? A catch.
Yes, a pretty major one, actually, because of rights issues,
Hmm.
probably with Universal, who handled the sequels and stuff.
Uh,
Stampede can't use the original Graboid design we all know, or even the classic Tremors logo.
Whoa, okay, that's
Mhm.
significant. How do you do Tremors without those graboids?
Right, that's the big question. It means any new project might have to look, or at least feel, quite different visually, maybe new creatures, or focusing more heavily on the characters.
It's a massive creative challenge, definitely. Recapturing the vibe without the iconic monster design, tricky.
Very tricky. But it's not all, like, dead ends. Stampede has licensed a novelization based on that original script they now own, so that's something tangible fans can actually check out.
Okay, so a novel exists, and what about Bacon? Any truth to him maybe coming back?
Well, Stampede has said they are considering bringing him back. They'd like to, it seems. But, again, nothing locked in, just a possibility they're exploring.
So putting it all together, the Netflix series specifically, the one Rumbledore pushed, seems like just a rumor for now.
Correct. That's the bottom line for you. Right now, treat that specific rumor with extreme caution.
But the Tremors story isn't necessarily over. The original creators are working on something, exploring options based on their initial script.
Exactly. There's actual confirmed activity happening behind the scenes, even if it's not the exact thing the rumor claimed. The franchise isn't dead underground.
Which brings us to a final thought maybe for you listening.
Yeah.
Given these rights issues, no classic graboid design, no logo, and Stampede's focus specifically on that original 1990s